it's very important to educate people about the importance of a healthy lifestyle, right? I think a diet is hugely important when it comes to not only the prevention of COVID, but the prevention of a lot of diseases. Um, Exercise, as we all know, extremely important as well. And lifestyle, those three things I feel are just as important, than vaccination. And certainly, I'm not trying to minimize vaccination, the importance of that, but I think they go hand in hand, because we've seen a lot about how, people have been vaccinated, but if you have certain risk factors, again, you can get infected with COVID and still be at high risk. Um, and sort of not only for COVID, but a lot of other diseases.
Yeah, that is definitely true, and I definitely also appreciate you sharing that, because that diet, exercise, and lifestyle are huge parts of prevention and like keeping a population healthy. And I think that we need to have more interventions around that at a like population systems level scale, so that we are preventing a lot of diseases, or like just making sure that people are as healthy as possible. So when they do get a disease, they're not as likely to be burdened in bad ways from that disease. And I believe you said you also are still doing some health coaching. So do you want to talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah. So on the side, I still do it part time. I do health coaching for people that are, um, again, just looking to sort of get healthier, whether it's through fitness, diet, supplementation, which is also really important, I feel, these days, is that because there's a lot of vitamins, of course, that we can get through diet and lifestyle. Obviously, vitamin D is hugely important, and you can get that through sun exposure, although it may be difficult for some people to get that depending on where you live and sort of your skin color. But I sort of help people with that. And, my, in addition to sort of the health coaching, I'm also sort of planning to develop a course where I help people better understand vitamins and supplements, right? So I feel like, the vitamin and supplement is a multi-billion-dollar industry at the moment, right? And growing. I feel like there's more and more people that are just getting more involved and taking and interested in vitamins and supplements, whether it's the basic vitamins that we all know, like A, E, K, and C, antioxidants, omega-3 fatty acids, fish oil, which is extremely important. But, like some that are not as familiar to a lot of people, like mushrooms and herbs and things of that sort. So my plan is to develop a course, where I can sort of educate people on how they can get the best out of the vitamins and supplements that they're taking, and just also to know which vitamins and supplements they should be taking, because there's a lot of confusion out there, I believe, with the education that's out there. People just like are not sure, like, which vitamins should I take, what's important for me to take, how should I take it, how much should I take vitamins, what's the proper dosage, because a lot of times, vitamins are not drugs, but in many ways they can have drug-like effects in our body, if you know how to take them properly, right? And they can help with a lot of diseases and conditions, but you have to know sort of one, which vitamins to take for my particular condition or disease. You have to know how much to take, right? The proper dosage. And you have to know, I think, which is also extremely important, which specific brands and companies to take of vitamins and supplements, because The vitamin industry is not regulated. As we know, they're not regulated like the food and drug that we take. So there's a lot of companies out there, and unfortunately, because they're not regulated, we don't really know exactly what we're taking many times with these vitamins and supplements. So, many times you think you might be taking a certain vitamin, but in fact, that's not what's in not in the supplement or vitamin you're taking. Because you don't know unless you get some sort of chemical analysis of that vitamin or supplement, right? You don't know exactly for sure what's in there. So you could be taking one pill a day thinking that's the proper dosage, but you're not getting any results and you're wondering why. Here I am, taking this vitamin and supplement so I can feel better for whatever reason, but nothing is happening. And it could just be that, that particular vitamin supplement is not in that product with the proper dosage that you should be taking. So I feel like it's important to sort of educate the consumer about this. And unfortunately, there could be some pretty bad side effects as well from these vitamins and supplements. Because again, you just don't know what else is in that product that might not be listed. Sometimes they list ingredients. Many times they don't list all the ingredients, right? And so you have to be very careful with that. So I just want to tell folks that hopefully, I can develop this course here soon, and they could be on the lookout for that. I sort of have a free Facebook group that I also, where people can go find me at the moment. It's called Vitamins and Supplements That Work, and it's free, as I said, and I post a lot of good content, information on there about different vitamins and supplements. How to take them, what conditions you should take them for, when you should not take them, what's the proper dosages, and things of that sort. So, I hope that people can sort of find that, and I think it's very valuable and important information.
Yeah, that definitely is valuable, especially with, as you said, the boom of many vitamins and supplements out there and the unregulation or dysregulation, non-regulation of the industry, to really know like which brands are the ones that you can trust the most. And to your point, like are they third party companies that are able to test these and see if it is what the dosage is seeing on the bottle and or if it is whatever it is. But I'll be sure to link that Facebook group in the show notes, people to check it out. And when you are done with that course, please feel free to share it with me, and I will share it with my network so that they have access to that. Because I think too many people are out there getting information from people that don't have proper like credentials around this type of work. So like I'm glad to hear when people in public health are doing work that can actually like help and support and inform and educate the public around things that they just might have the know-how or understanding about. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, because you know, as I said, at the moment, the wellness, vitamin and supplements, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. It's here to stay. It's growing. As we learn more, there's a lot more research going into these things, which is great. I feel I'm all about natural ways to sort of help and improve our health. Um, and I feel like people should be sort of educated about it as well, right? You have to sort of be aware of what you're putting into your body as much as possible. So, I hope that we can get more information out there to the consumer and to the public about this, and people should sort of, just be open to learning more about it.
What's up, friends? If you enjoyed that clip from Public Health Careers, then press here for the full unedited episode. And don't forget to subscribe and share. Peace.